Well, for the time being, we'll shift the spotlight on the auto space. The auto sales that have been coming in for the month of June have been a mixed bag once again. Let's discuss the trends and what we should be doing as investors with Rishi Vora, analyst at Kotak Institutional Equities. Rishi, thank you so much for joining in. So it's more of the same, right? I mean, you have the winners that continue winning. For instance, M&M. And M&M is doing so well on all its fronts, passenger vehicles, even tractors. Aisha's numbers have started looking better over the last couple of months. But the sluggishness in four-wheelers, I mean, there's just no departure from that. Whether you look at Hyundai, you look at Maruti, mostly anemic numbers. Your thoughts? Let's start first with passenger vehicles. Do you see any light at the end of the tunnel? Do you like any PV stocks, barring M&M?
Yeah, good morning. You rightly pointed out that, passenger vehicle volumes, at least the retail trends have been sluggish for last couple of quarters, and partly to do with base, but we believe that this trends, at least till festive, will continue, where, we might see a low single digit to a flattish growth. Just during the month, obviously, the wholesale volume decline was on the larger side. It's predominantly for Maruti, it was driven by plant shutdown, so that had some impact. But yeah, retail sales, I think at least till July, August, we don't see that recovering. And around the festive time, with whatever the central government and RBI has done in terms of income tax cuts, CRR cuts, we do see some recovery. But again, it would be more around the festive period. And also, one of the peculiar behaviors which we have observed, at least lately, is there is like bunching up of demand that happens where, during festive, the demand is much stronger. And in the non-peak or non-festive periods, the demand tends to remain muted. So that's how the trends have been. Consumers do wait for attractive offers. And, that's when we see bulk of the demand coming through. So yeah, it's a bit like lumpy in terms of demand coming back and then slowing down. So I think these are the trends we'll see. Hoping for a decent numbers, at least during second half. First half might still be overall a low single digit growth for the sector.
Rishi, but I think in the first quarter, passenger vehicle sales on an average were down 6%. Is that correct, Q1?
No, it would be, let's say, a flat marginal decline, not a mid-single digit, but a low single digit decline.
A low single digit. So that's for Q1 passenger vehicles, down, say, -2-3%. Yes. And for the full year, though, you're clocking in a growth of?
Let's say the industry expectation is around 1 to 2% growth, and we are around 3% growth at this point in time.
Got that. What about the trends in two-wheelers? And your thoughts on the anti-braking system, if it does get implemented next year? How will it impact? Who will it impact?
Sure. Again, two-wheeler, let's say if I look at first quarter numbers, the retail trends have been, again, mid-single digit to low single digit kind of a growth. So again, over there also things have slowed down post-festive last year. And part of the reason was the motorcycle segment was not doing well. May was a good month because of a strong wedding season, but again, June has again slowed down a bit. So again, similar to passenger vehicle segment, our expectation is that second half we'll see some bit of growth coming back to mid to high single digit. Over here also, we are working with 6% growth for the industry for full year versus industry guidance of 6 to 8%. ABS norms, if it comes through, obviously it would be a significant impact for the industry. Today, around 16% of the two-wheelers have ABS and 84% of the two-wheelers don't have ABS. So that 84% has to shift towards ABS from 1st January 2026 as of the government's draft notification. It's a significant impact. There can be around 3 to 5,000 rupees of cost increase in terms of percentage, anywhere between 5 to 8%. So that's a big impact for the industry. And in terms of OEMs, I think Hero gets the most impacted as 94% of their portfolio will have to shift, followed by TVS, where the impact on the portfolio would be around 64-65%, and then Bajaj Auto, which is around 35%. Royal Enfield, there will be no impact because all their models are today equipped with ABS.
All right, so two-wheelers could get knocked in, Rishi, but what about who benefits? I think Endurance is a probable candidate. Could you list out the beneficiaries and how big is this for them?
Sure. So roughly, if you look at it, there are three players today in the market, which is Bosch, Continental, and Endurance Technologies. Bosch is the leader with almost more than 60% market share. Again, the business sits in the unlisted arm. So today, the Bosch India listed arm may not get the complete benefit of it at this point in time. Endurance roughly is around 10 to 15% of the market share at this point in time. As I told you, right, 16% of the two-wheelers today has ABS, 84% needs to shift. So almost the industry or ABS industry size will almost increase by 5x. And obviously all the players will get benefited out of it. I know the question is, the problem can be that, in the near term, we might find, or let's say supply can be a constraint, and whoever adds the capacity at a faster pace may benefit out of it. So obviously we need to see the plans of all the ancillaries, but yeah, these are the three major players who will benefit if ABS norm comes into
Bosch,
play.
Continental, and Endurance, though Endurance has a smaller share of the ABS market. Got that? That's really helpful information, Rishi. So final, quickly, I mean, we're getting into market opening. What stocks to buy from a 12-month perspective? If someone would ask you your top 3 auto picks, what would they be?
We continue to be selective at this point in time in the space, given the trends which we are seeing and the valuations. But yeah, as first thing you mentioned was M&M. So that continues to be our topic. Followed by Hyundai Motors and then Maruti. These are the 3 names we like at this point in time.
Oh, really interesting. So Hyundai and Maruti playing for that turnaround, perhaps,
Yes.
maybe around the festive time. Got it, Rishi. Good conversation. Thank you very much
Thank you.
for joining, and we look forward to more of these in the coming weeks.